Good morning, everybody. I wanted to have a sippy sip of my coffee before it got too cold. We're going to do a little bit of crafting this morning. We'll show you a couple of things I'm going to work on. You've seen this in one of my previous videos that I got at a yard sale. It's the letter L. And I got this out of the dumpster the other night. I don't think I put this video out yet. As a matter of fact, I know I have it. But I'm going to use these flowers. This is going to get repainted. These flowers are going on it. And these here, these little white ones, are going on something else I'm going to work on today. And I'm also going to work on this. Now, if you come over from White Witch 110, you've seen her paint these. And so I'm going to be doing that. I had to go out and buy myself a new glue gun because mine is missing. Imagine that. So, of course, I had to buy some new glue sticks. I was almost out. And I did get myself a new tape runner so I could do some card crafting. Show you some of the things I picked up. I did get some stickers to go with some of the card crafting to help embellish some of the cards as I redo them. I do have some of the birds, butterflies, that kind of thing that I picked up. I'm not sure which ones I will be using today and on the birdhouse. It'll be as I get to it. I can't find my jute twine that I want to use to hang this with, to make a hanger. This won't be intended for indoor use. I am going to paint it turquoise and jack-o'-lantern orange. This is going to be painted the metallic gold. And so let's getting these painted. Normally, because I don't usually use a whole lot of this, I put it on or just use whatever's in the cap. But because this is a pretty big space I'm painting, I'm just going to paint right out of the bottle. And I'm not going to give it full coverage. I'm going to kind of leave it straight. I like that effect for this letter. The black really gives it kind of almost an antique effect. And I want to get the painting done on these because they're going to need to dry before I can do anything else with them. I know a lot of people would go to yard sales and that, and they would see something, oh, that's ugly, you know. You can change how something looks. I'm not really going to worry too much about how that corner turns out because I'm probably going to put a flower or something over it, so. I really like how the gold looks. I really do. Now you can pick up these letters at like Walmart, and I think Dollar Tree carries them also. I probably should have put this up on top. So let me see. That'll work for now. Just kind of improvise here a little bit. There we go. I'll probably speed this process up a little bit because you don't need to spend 10 minutes watching me paint. There we go. We're going to let that dry. Whoops, I almost put my brush in my cup. Okay, everybody, I went ahead and took the label off from this. Let me turn this a little better so you can see it. I went ahead and took the label off from this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paint everything turquoise that I'm going to paint turquoise. And then it's actually called Caribbean. And yes, I'm going to have to spray this with sealant because this is regular 50-cent craft paint from Walmart, and if you have like wet fingers and touch it, you could pull the paint off. So I am going to go ahead and get this painted. I might have to pour this into a little thing because it's down there quite low and I don't want to get paint all over my brush handle. Okay, so this will make it easier. I'm just going to go ahead and get this painted. Okay, I've already started, and I realized, wait, I'm not actually filming this. I'm starting the first layer of the orange around the bottom, and I know I'm going to have to go over this at least twice, because I do have some blue on there also. And I'm probably going to have to pour some of this into a little thing. Now, I did do 2 layers of the blue, because this is, I can't remember if it's balsam wood or pine. It is a really soft wood, and it's sucking up paint really quickly. So it does take 2 coats, and where I've got the blue, where I'm putting the orange, it will take probably 3 just to cover up that blue. So I'm putting my first coat of the orange down here, and yes, I'll have to go through and trim with a finer brush later. Right now I'm going to get the roof done, and I did decide that I'm going to use a light blue under the eaves, up underneath here, kind of like they used to use, except for they would use more of this, what they're calling the Caribbean, whichever way you want to pronounce it. In the older houses, you would go to them and you would see that color right there would be, I know on my camera it doesn't look like a teal color. On the, if you look up when you're on your porch, you look up the roof of the porch, up above you on like the ceiling of the porch, you would see like that color or light blue, and you would see it at all the houses. And that was to help keep the porch cool. It actually works. I'm surprised people still don't do it. It also helped, believe it or not, keep the bugs down. My grandmother always told me that. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this painting this up, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, guys. Wow. This comes from the Dollar General. It's their cheapest glue gun they had. It's like $3. It is really lightweight, which I kind of like, but there's no on-off switch on this puppy. You plug it in, and I'm assuming it gets hot. Yeah, it gets hot, and it does not like to stand. So, just so if you buy the cheap one at Dollar General, make sure they have an on-off switch. That one does not. I don't like that. Maybe the first of the month I'll spend some money and get a better one. I'm going to go ahead and clip off the flowers that I'm going to use. Like I said, these came out of the dumpster. So I'm going to go ahead and clip off the flowers I use. When you're going to craft, look for these in the jeweler's section, because I like that they have the little clipper things here where you can clip wire things. Plus they have these. These are great for bending anything that you need at different thicknesses around these to make loops. Love these. These are for jewelry making. And I think if you get the bigger pair like this, I think it's like $4 or $5. They come in handy for everything. So I'm going to go ahead and clip some flowers. I've clipped off 4 groups of these flowers. I may not use them all. I do want one that has the greenery on it. I think I'm going to lay it kind of right here in this bottom corner. That glue gun is just dripping glue out. I don't know, let me show you. It is just dripping glue out. So I put my paint tray underneath to collect it because I really don't want the glue all over the place. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to trim this down after I bend it because I want the flower to be able to lay as flush as possible where I want it. So we're going to bend. And I kind of want it to lay like that. So we're going to glue this in place. Just kind of like that. Let's see. I like that. Now I may take some of the white off from one of these. Because like this one has quite a bit of white underneath, and just take one sprig of white off from this and put it with this. Because it's kind of bland. It does need some white. So let me go ahead and do that. Just to give this a little extra color, and I will just glue this underneath as I go. I'm going to cut some of this excess off from here because I don't quite need quite that much. I'm going to lay out some hot glue. And get my flower laid in there like I want. And make sure it's laid into the hot glue. Make sure this leaf is laid into the hot glue. Just like that. And this white sprig, I kind of want it to come out where it can be seen. So I'm going to put just a dab of white glue out this direction. Like that. Use the end of my scissors to press it down into the glue. And take that excess glue off from there. And I have my first flower on my letter. And I may put just a little more hot glue on top of that white so it stays. Just kind of drizzle it on. Wow, that glue isn't even really hot. I just touched that with my finger and I expected it to be hot and it wasn't. Okay, so there's that, and that white sticks up. And I think I'm going to use probably this sprig that I took the excess off. And I think I'm going to put it like right here at the very top. Kind of just to balance the letter out a little. I'm going to take the excess off because I don't want it sticking out beyond the flower. Bend it and give it a twist so that it has a don't want to clip it. I just want to give it a twist so it has a base that it's going to be giving it a twist like this. This gives it a base for the glue to have more surface for it to glue to. See, I made this like almost circle here. I want it to sit more level for the glue to have a surface to glue to. This way I have more surface to glue on, but it doesn't stick out beyond the flower. I'm going to glue it just like that, but I already need a glue stick. Alright, let's get rid of that dripped off glue. See where I'm going to need to put glue is right there. Now let's go ahead and set that in there, in that spot. And I kind of missed a little bit of where the glue needs to be, or the glue dried too quick, because this glue is supposed to be hot and it's not. Okay. This one is glued on really snugly. We'll give that one some time to glue down, and I'm going to put, I'm not big on blingy things. Oh yeah, let's fall over. But I do want to put, well, I had some butterflies. Here they are. I have a package of butterflies. I thought I had more than one package, but I have just these, and I can pick up more today. I think, I don't know, I think I might use him. Actually might put him like more right here on the L. Or do I want the green one? The green ones, these are too big for that. So I'm going to trim this wire because I really don't need the wire for this. We're going to take the wire off. I think we're going to go ahead and put the butterfly right there. Does this sound good? This is on good. So here is my butterfly. He's still got it glued down good. This is on, there's the letter L. The orange looked terrible. I'm in the process of repainting the orange part. So that will be finished up in another craft video. But this is repurposing, get my fuzz. I guess I kind of scratched that. I can fix that little spot there, or we can put something else on there. Okay guys, so I went ahead after I got done. I was like, it needed something. It was kind of like kind of blah in the middle there. So I went ahead and I got some of my stencils out, and I did that. And I also put my name on it. So there it is. That is done. The rest of the birdhouse will be in another video. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed doing this. You know, you see these things at a yard sale. I think I paid $1 for this letter. Even if it's not something you yourself use, go ahead and pick it up. Redo it. You know, you can give it as a gift to somebody. down the road for somebody for their birthday, Christmas, whatever. You never know what you can use it for. Everybody have a good day. Bye-bye.